Hey fam, Chichi here, welcome back. I couldn't think of a better way to close out Black History Month than by bringing back a tag that yours truly actually made. So back in 2020, I started the Black Luxury Creators tag. If you didn't see that video, I'll pop it up top and down below. But basically, that was my way to celebrate the Black creators here on YouTube with everything that was going on in the world. I just wanted to give my flowers to people who are still putting out great content. I've been wanting to redo this tag, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this year. And I'm gonna change it up a bit because I have fallen head over heels in love with the fragrance community. So this is going to be the fragrance edition. Off top, I just want to thank everyone in this community because you guys are all dope as hell. You reintroduced me to my love of fragrance because I realized when I stopped buying perfumes, that was around the same time my mom's cousin died, and that was what we had in common, like fragrance and bags and things like that. So yeah, thank you for bringing me back to life. And then I was just a designer girly, but y'all made me into a niche queen, and I'm just like, y'all just opened my eyes. So I fully just thank you guys. You are all amazing. I can't name everyone today that I watch, but I feel like these 20 people are just like hella dope. Go ahead, subscribe to their channels. I will have all of their information in the description box, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. But I've been talking too long. Let's get into the list. This list is in no particular order. I'm just naming names, but we're gonna start off with like the queen right now, at least to me, and that's AI the Great. She, to me, is the first person who came up on YouTube and was talking about layering, and not just, oh, put these two fragrances together. No, she's like, it starts in the shower. She's talking shower gels, body scrubs, body lotions, body oils, then layering multiple fragrances. Like, nobody is doing it like her. Like, please tell me who was doing it before she was. Exactly, nobody was. Even though she and I differ in fragrance smells, so we'll have the conversation about it. It's like, okay, that didn't work out for me, that didn't work out for you, and we can still like be cool and respect each other. And I love that. She is about to launch her fragrance with NAVITUS, and that's hella exciting. She's the first Black woman with a collaboration with NAVITUS. So see, Black history all the time, all day. So I really enjoyed what she has done on her platform, and I'm just like, keep going, sis. I salute you, girl. Gourmand Garden, Brianna, girl, I just love her. She has just the most soothing voice when she talks about fragrances. Call me a weirdo if you want to, I don't care. But I will just throw on her video because it's so soothing, her voice is. She is a smaller channel, but I just see big things for her. You can see that she really enjoys fragrances, and every time she posts the video, I'm just like, oh, my girl's here. We gotta watch what she's talking about, you know. And she does have a nice variety of niche fragrances. I can't wait to see how her channel develops over the years. Keep going, girl, because I'm supporting you. Chris Loves Luxe, girl, when she talks, she gives it all straight, no chaser. She don't care, and I vibe with her. She's, I think, a former New Yorker residing in Jersey. She'll have a whole like 10, 12 bottles of one brand, and I'm like, yo, that's low-key, very high-key goals. It's like, I want to feel like that too. I'm getting there with certain brands, but she'll do that with MFK. She does that with Tom Ford. She does it with Dior, and I'm just like, how can one be down? Like, you know, so when she does pop up on here, I thoroughly enjoy her videos, and I just, Chris Loves Luxe, clues in the name. The Santa Maria, hey girl, I am an elf, as she calls her subbies, and I just love her passion for fragrances. I think she and I are kind of like just getting into building the niche collections. She puts a lot of thought into her purchases, and then when something just knocks her socks off, she's like, oh, I'm getting it. Like, love at first sniff. But even the way she does her videos, you know, it's very structured. You know, she's telling you the vibe. She's telling you how she felt about it, what she didn't like about it. And that's what I really do like, is like sometimes I just need a little bit of structure. You know, they can't be all like chaotic like me, but anytime you want structured types of videos, that's who I go for, because she'll do her solos, she'll do, you know, I don't think she does a lot of brand overviews, but she's A1 when it comes to her content. My girl from over the pond, Abby, from Abby with Love. Oh my God, she makes me want to buy stuff. I want some Penhaligons, okay? Her energy, she's like, oh my goodness, I just absolutely love it. And then her voice and her accent, I'm just like, give me more Abby. You can genuinely see the niceness from her. Like, she just exudes it. And her love of fragrances, she'll be like, oh, I love the bottle and the fragrance. And I'm just like, yes. Yes. Even when she doesn't like a fragrance, it's just like, oh, I didn't like it. And she'll tell you the reasons why. And she's so nice about it too. So it's just like, oh, wow. Like, when I want like a good, well-rounded opinion on something, I definitely will search her videos first. And I just love her. Like, Abby, like, you're so dope. I'm just like, yes, give me more Abby. Ikea Alexis, another beauty on here. Like, she's taking a little bit of a break from YouTube. I ain't seen no recent videos, but when that new drops, she is so thorough. She's also someone who has a nice structure of what she wants to put out. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I do feel like sometimes our tastes aren't the same, but it's cool. This is what makes the fragrance community what it is. It's just, when you have different varying opinions, like, that's dope. Like, who wants we all can't just be up in here wearing Delina, okay, and just talking about Delina. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that she does a lot of the designer fragrances that come out, and then she'll dip and dabble with, you know, some of the niche stuff. So I really enjoy just her vibes there and how she creates it. You know, it's well structured, it looks great. So I'm like, oh, hey, Ikea, I see you, girl, but please come back. We miss you over here. I'll tell you, I miss you, girl. So come on home. Keiko Beauty, girl, if I ever come to Georgia, you the first person I'm coming to. I feel like Keiko is like my homie. You know, I feel like we have similar vibes and we would just have a good time. You know, just talking about luxury, talking about fragrance, makeup, skincare, all of it. And I just love her vibes. I used to follow her on my old channel, and then I was like, oh, let me follow her on this one. And as luck would have it, she done followed your girl and everything. Personally, I feel like a kinship with her because she and I have been on YouTube for a very long time, her especially. And she has those moments that, like I do, where it's like, yo, why am I doing this? Like, I'm not getting the views. I'm not getting the subbies. Like, what am I doing? And she keeps going. Like, even though, like, numbers wise, it's not like correlating. And I feel her on that. It's like, yo, I've been doing this for mad long. You know, I've done up the quality game, all lights and cameras and stuff. So I'm like, where the people at? So we have that sort of kinship. I love when she does talk about fragrance and beauty, and she's into the stuff I'm into. So it's always nice to like find your tribe. So it's like, oh, I know that, you know, I can always send her a message and stuff. And I'm not the best, okay, guys? I'm just not I'm a good communicator, but like reaching out and all that stuff, like, I'm just someone, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I'm that girl. I just dig Keiko so much. And one day, she and I are going to be in the same arena. And we're going to have a good old time. So, Keiko, I mean, thank you. Thank you for everything, okay, girl? Love you. Next we have Karina Waldron, another person who was just full of information and fragrances and stuff like that. Oh, congratulations on your candle line. There's something about the way she talks to you. I feel like she's more like, she gets into the nitty gritty of the notes. I'm just telling you, girl, I'm liking it, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, the caramel starts getting crystallized. And I'm like, yeah. So that's how she ends up like describing things. And that's what I look for when I'm trying to find fragrance videos, you know, and she just does such a good job at describing things, you know, and she'll be like, oh, I smell the magnolia. And I'm like, I don't know what magnolia smells like, but okay. She'll pinpoint a lot of the notes, and that's what I appreciate. I appreciate her nose, you know, because sometimes, you know, I kind of judge people against myself. And I'm like, I don't have a nose like hers. You know, hers is very developed. And I'm just a girl saying, love it, hate it, you know. But if she's saying she's smelling cherries, or she'll tell me, oh, well, this tobacco in it, but it must be, you know, it might have a cherry nuance to it. And I'm just like, yes, okay. So she's one of the tops when it comes to fragrance videos for me. And anytime there's something new, I'm checking for Karina. Amber the Fragview. She's somebody you just kiki with. Like, I forget that I'm watching a YouTube. Like, I'm thinking she and I are just like talking across the table the way she be talking. And that's what I love the most about her, because she be having me dying. Like, when she inserts like memes and stuff like that, yeah, I be rolling, because she be like, I don't like that. And she's the person, like, oh my God, girl, I hope you don't take this wrong, but take it right in every aspect of a word. It's almost chaotic, but there's no chaos. But you know how that chaotic energy sometimes come across, so you want to know the story? That's how it is. That is like a compliment, girl. Trust me, it's a compliment. And I love it, because I'm just like, girl, what are we talking about? Go on, tell me the story. What's going on? Why you don't like this? Why do you love this? And she cracks me up. I enjoy her reviews because it's so down to earth, and it's just like, okay, we're good, Judy's. Like, what we talking about right now? So I really, really love that about her. So she also is a newbie and coming into the fragrance game and building her collection and things like that. So, you know, just being able to support someone else is just hella dope. And I really enjoy that. Y'all know I support everybody. That's big channels, small channels, everything in between. If I like you, I like you. I'm support it. So, you know, I just like that she's building her collection and, you know, being very selective with what she wants to add to it. And then she'll be like, I don't know why this is all the rage. So I really, really appreciate that. So Amber, keep doing your thing, girl. I'm rooting for you. Sharita M. Girl, like, she just makes you want to spend money. Like, first of all, she talks about a lot of niche brands that I don't know where these people came from, and she's just talking about some random stuff, and I'm like, I'm not messing with you. You're gonna have me broken out on the streets. So it's like, it's nice because she doesn't always do the popular stuff, you know, and she introduces you to brands that you might not know about, and it's just like, okay, if I ever see that, I'm gonna, you know, take a little sniff. She just gives you a bunch of variety, and again, like, graphics and just production wise, like, she's putting up the pictures of saffron and cinnamon and stuff like that. So, you know, from creator to creator, I'm like, damn, I need to step my pussy up. But you know, it's just like, I want to elevate my channel, and I love her production value on it. It's like well lit, and then the graphics and stuff like that. And she's a police officer. You know what? You just say you better than everybody, okay? Sharita just makes you want to spend money. And if you want to spend money, go ahead to her page, child, because you're going to hear a lot of fragrances that you have never heard. Oh, simply Ayesha. Oh, what a doll. Just what a doll. She's also been on here for a long, long time. And she is so good. So relaxing. Love it, liked it, let down. I love her series when she does that. She does her fragrance reviews in a wear test format where it's just like, yes, I want to know. Like, is it a letdown for you? And like, we're at the end of the video and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a letdown. This is a love for her. I already know. Like, so it feels a lot more interactive on her channel when she's talking about fragrances that she's just discovered or are brand new. And I'm just like, oh yeah, okay. I do feel like maybe she and I do have similar taste, minus a couple of things. But yeah, for the most part, I know that I can 100% like, okay, I can trust her. All right. If I were heavily into blind buying, absolutely. I already know, like, she will never steer me wrong. And the next time I'm in Florida, girl, we linking up. MissPrisyBaby. Just thinking about her channel, I be dying. And, you know, she'll put in the memes and stuff like that. And every time it is on point. She kind of has that chaotic energy, but in the best way. And it's just, she's so entertaining when she does it. It's like, so witty and just very quick with the jokes, and I'm just like, who thinks like that? Like, I'm funny sometimes, like when I'm quick, but damn, she is like rapid fire when it comes to it. Sometimes in the fragrance community, everyone's so stuffy and, oh, this is the bottle, this is unboxed. Child, I just want somebody relatable. The foo-foo-la of it all, it's cool, but sometimes you just want some, is or is it ain't. That's what you want. So I feel like Miss Prissy definitely provides that. And she's just hilarious. And I love it. The EVE effect. Man, listen. First off, stunning woman. Like, damn, girl. The fact that she loves fragrances and her stories, like, of people chasing her down and to know about a fragrance, I'm just like, yeah, I need that type of energy too. Like, sis, what's good? She'll take breaks here and there, but when she comes back, is always like, damn, I missed you, girl. She's someone who makes me want to spend money as well. And it's just like, oh my God. I still am looking for LeBeau from MFK. She'll have you searching for things that ain't even available anymore. And I'm just like, I need LeBeau. I want to smell LeBeau. And I would ask for a sample, but number one, I know you ain't giving up your good juice. And number two, if I love it, I can't get it. I just love her energy. I think she's gorgeous and hella dope all in one package. And then she's informative and entertaining. And I see you, sis, with the editing now. I saw the two twins and all that stuff. I was like, look at my girl. Bloop, bloop, leveling up. So yeah, the EVE. Ev, you're killing it. I know I've been talking a lot of the ladies, but I got to tell y'all about the fellas who are holding it down too. I can't leave my fellas out. So, Trusted Nose. I just want him to call me a fine babe. That's it. I can die peacefully. Obviously, he's talking about men's fragrances. And I will, you know, dabble into a men's fragrance or there's something unisex. But half the time, I just enjoy how he paints the picture. First of all, he's across the pond. So his accent is shapoppin'. So he'll be like, oh. So I went into the office and my God, they said you look good, man. And I was like... That was a terrible impression. But I feel like, yo, I'm here for the story. I don't care about the fragrance that he's talking about, to be honest with you. I care about how he tells the story. And he'll be like, oh, smelling good. This is good juice. And I'm like, yes, it is good juice, having never smelt it. But I'm always there for his story. Like, he's the done. Like, I love it. Fucking love it. So, yeah, he's just really, really dope. If you have a guy in your life and you want to know about fragrances, check him out. I will not steer you wrong. The way he describes the juice is just like, it's mad. It's mad, man. Kerry Jermaine Wooten. I've shouted him out a couple of times here on this channel. He's also someone fairly recently new to YouTube, and I just enjoy his content. I really, really do. He does really great edits, and his content is there. It's just very like quick and informative. You know, he hits all the bullet points, and so there's not a lot of, you know, talking and stuff like that. When I want something really quick, it's like, okay, cool. And like, he has a dope personality. So I really enjoy just how he's been doing things over on his channel. And we have a nice little conversation about some of these fragrances in his comment section. And I'm like, oh, I ain't quite like that one. Or I would love to smell that one. Or the next time I'm in the counter, you know, I'll think of him and I'll give it a go or whatever. But again, someone who has really, really great content, and it's engaging, and I really, really love it. And he's just really nice. Like, I don't know him personally, but I feel like he's a nice guy. You know, like, sometimes I just have that feeling. It is just like, I like what he does, you know, and how he talks and describes fragrances and, you know, things like that. So yeah, Kerry, yeah, we got people. Fragrantly Loc'd, so enjoy his channel. He definitely does, again, the men's stuff, but I love when he brings his wife on to talk about fragrances too. Anytime someone is bringing on their spouse or their partner, it just gives a different perspective when, you know, you hear someone who may not be all that into fragrances, or, you know, they hold their own. And it's always nice to get the perspective from the opposite sex. So that's why I really do like when she comes on. Women, we like what we like, and, you know, men like what they like. You know, sometimes they like a little more sweet stuff. We like maybe more floral. You know, they like woodsy, you know. So it's always nice because, you know, if a woman likes a man's cologne, oh yeah, it's like we want to get up on you. So like, I just like that dynamic that they have together. But he definitely holds it down for the fellas. I see you talking about all the fragrances, and it's just really, really enjoyable to watch. He has great topics and just all that good energy. So I really, really hope you guys check him out. All the fellas, I hope you check all of them out. Future Chichi here. So as I was reviewing my footage, I realized that I forgot to hit the record button when I was talking about Cher's TV. I'm a cherry bomb. How could I not mention her on this list? But she is phenomenal. Production. I've seen her level up when it comes to her setup, and she has been gaining so many followers on Instagram. I swear she hit 100K, and then 2 weeks later she was at 200K. Like, I swear, like, she just cracked the algorithm on Instagram. So congratulations with that. She really gets it. You can tell she has a passion for fragrance. So informative. She makes you want to get addicted to fragrances because she just pulls out everything. Niche, designer, unknowns, indies, just everything. She has a bit of something for everyone, and that's what I really do like about her channel. And like, she's just cool, you know. She's absolutely cool, super beautiful. Just I can't. From her production value, I mean, lighting, B-roll, just I love it all. I truly, truly do. And I always like to mention someone's quality because I know it takes a lot of work to get there, but man, she is just beyond. She is one of my favorite people to watch because she just be pumping out videos, honey. And I just love how, you know, she's so enthusiastic when it comes to fragrances. So I'm a cherry bomb. That's it. My island gal, Navadine Antoinette. Yo, first off, just gorgeous again. Well, everybody's gorgeous and handsome on my list. Like, please. I know how to pick them. But her energy is just top tier. And like sometimes she and I disagree on things. And it's so funny to watch. Because she'd be like, girl, I bought that. I ain't like it. Like, I don't know what y'all smelling. And then she'll do something that she absolutely loves. And I'm like, girl, I ain't like that. And she's like, what? What? And we can respectfully like agree to disagree on some things. She just has that like a kinetic energy and you want to watch her. And it's just like, oh my God. And the accent, it's just, oh my God. Oh my God. Another person who I can just like listen to all day. And it's just like, yeah. I don't care what you're talking about. Just keep talking. But I love her channel. She's so dope. So dope. Oh my gosh. Low-key, high-key, I kind of like disagreeing with her. I can't stress it enough. Like, I'm into people's energies on their channels. And she just has, so nice. So down to earth. And you could tell she just really, really loves fragrances. And I'm just like, yes. You're my people's girl. Coco Pebz will have you in stitches. She gonna have you hurting from laughter, yo. Oh my God. Like one of the funniest people I have seen on YouTube. She doesn't claim to know all the notes and stuff like that. She's describing the feeling. And sometimes you just need a reviewer to describe a feeling. And it's like, yes, paint the picture. She's phenomenal at painting the picture. And it's like, that's so relatable. That's me. Oh yes, I am that girl in the club. Oh yes, I am that prissy girl. Oh yes, and that's how the years start going. Sometimes you just don't want a breakdown of the notes that you've never smelled. No, we don't need that. We need, girl, is it giving? And she's gonna tell you if it's giving. So Coco, I ride with you so hard and I just love your content. This next person I specifically saved for last, and that is Denise Adore. I adore you. Out of all of the people on this list, I feel like she inspires me the most because ain't nobody here on YouTube doing declutters of empty bottles. Anytime I've seen declutters, it's full bottles or a little bit of the juice is gone. No, baby, she's emptying bottles. And she's even inspired me this year to like finish up some of the travel fragrances that I have, you know, anything that has a little nip in it. Like, yo, ain't nobody doing it like Denise. Period.com.net.gov. I forget that I'm just watching, you know, a YouTube video. Like we sitting across from each other, girl. Like this is a virtual thing at this point. So she always just is so real about it. And I love that. And there's not too many people here on YouTube that give you that authentic view, you know, and who dish it and tell it like it is and not is always selling you something. She be having dents, the empty bottles, and I'm like, that's goals. Having a full collection, that's cool, but emptying those bottles, that's sensational. Combine that with her dope vibe, and I just feel like she and I can just talk and hang out. Yo, Denise, love you. You inspire me so freaking much. I cannot even tell you, girl. But thank you. Thank you to all of y'all on this list. Please go check them out. You will not regret it. Let me know some of your favorite fragrance channels. I know I may not have mentioned everybody, but I still love y'all all the same. If you didn't catch the first video, I'm gonna pop it up here at the top, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.